Mixer, really? Makes me wonder where the other ones go. So I don't know where the other NPCs go when they leave this zone. Alright, I don't feel like running back, so... Go to waypoint. Mastery. Nope. That does not work. Waypoints. Where the hell is it? In front of them, altar. Go to waypoint altar. Alright, we shall wait until morning. I never figured out what happens if you use the rune, the blank rune stone, to make the fire arrow rune before turning into Pyrocar. I wonder if that breaks it somehow. So we will make test save. I doubt it will. I'm sure they would have worked that out.
You don't have to ask me that.
Yes, because I am the best.
It's not what I heard.
Yeah, Cluster puts you outside, Altar puts you inside. Spared me having to open a door.
Hey, you! I have the...
Now you want me to...
I don't know how else...
All right. I'll
Would it...
read up on it.
I think we need sulfur, fire arrow rune, fire arrow scroll, and blank rune.
Teach me to create...
In order to create a fire arrow...
So it's annoying because this is the only rune in the game that you are required to make. But it takes 5 learning points to learn how to make it. And it is arguably the least useful one. But we have no choice. I figured he would. But I just wanted to test it. There's another thing I forgot about with the DirectX 11 mod. For some reason, these chains on these chandeliers downstairs pop up through the ground. I don't know why.
Ever gonna change that?
Actually, I don't even think those are to anything under the ground. I don't know where these come from.
Who told you that?
Let me see if I can cheat and see what these are. I can't collide under the floor.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, yeah, it is.
Better off myself.
Oops, I'm not supposed to be down here.
So it says in the scriptures.
That's fine. There's an easy way out.
You hardly know who to...
Anything's possible.
You are not... Nothing surprises me anymore.
I don't know what would happen if you try to do that out of sequence, since you can tell Talaman every time you find something downstairs. If you get downstairs before you're supposed to, if that messes with his script to tell you to leave.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Ice Lance and Fire Arrow to kill. What do you mean combo? Oh, like one Ice Lance followed by one Fire Arrow happens to do 120 damage?
Anything's possible.
Is that what you're saying? That's why I like it in Gothic 3, where the same spells do more damage as you up your magic skill, your ancient knowledge.
I'm no better off myself. I found you, and I defeated all those monsters who had already marked me down as a snack.
And all the novices who, for some reason, decide to try and kill us.
Did they not succeed before you?
They have failed. Well, nobody will learn.
It's kind of disturbing that basically this means anybody who becomes a mage probably has blood on their hands, because they would have fought and killed other novices.
You already know what I think.
I have created the room.
Well done. Once you have...
So that's done?
That's totally obvious.
I have defeated the golem.
What? You have actually done it? But without the Hammer of Innos, you would never have been able to destroy the golem. Nevertheless, I had best take the hammer myself.
You already know.
Is there...
Dismissed.
Alright, well, job's done. We can now be a mage.
Will I be?
You did it. Just as certain as we are that you will continue to give so.
I'm ready to step into the circle.
Right. Then swear do you swear before Lord Enos the Almighty, his servants and the holy flame, that henceforth and forever your very life shall be united with the fire, until your body and soul find rest in its sacred halls. We
That's a good question. I wanna try that. What happens if we drop the hammer before talking to Serpentes?
So it says in the script.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, too late to find out. Sorry.
It's a bad business. Will I?
you just so
There have been all kinds.
Actually, it's not too late. I forgot I had this safe. I think test of magic. Yeah, that is kind of funny. Like, the test of magic is your ability to find the rune, not your ability to actually do anything magey.
Anything's possible.
Meanwhile, we actually have to make it because we demanded the test ourselves.
Hey.
Yes, 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 yes.
Read.
Make it a rune.
You don't have to ask me that.
I'm not
That's totally obvious.
Hello, fun Robert.
I agree with you completely.
You can't go on like this forever.
Don't need this anymore because we have this now. The thing that annoys me...
That's just what I
Oh,
said.
I forgot. The thing that annoys me in this game is that
Anything new?
runes cost so much more mana to use than
That's just
their
what I said.
scroll counterparts.
Don't tell me
Alrighty.
you didn't know that.
Yeah, let's see what happens if we don't have the hammer in our inventory.
That's what I said.
I have defeated the.
Will it ever What?
change?
You have actually done it.
It's
Nevertheless,
never gonna change that.
I keep the hammer.
Anything new? I found and
That is awesome. I get to keep the hammer.
it's a bad business.
well, what?
Could have told you that before.
Is there
dismissed.
will prevail in the end?
You should have known better.
Hello, Schrodinger's cat. And hello, Wadpig.
For it.
No, it has damage value. It does 60 damage,
Known better.
which I think is arguably better than our weapon right now.
That was obvious. All
Will I be?
You did it just so. Right, that wouldn't we?
I am bemagicked.
That's really.
I'd like to.
After he has been so.
I actually never
More trouble.
talked to Babo, so he never suggested that I help him work the gardens again. But I was gonna help Durian anyway.
Let the
So be it. The novice.
prevail in the end.
That
What first of all, you are the higher you can learn the Fkaras for nobody, but each of them.
So it says in the script.
Alright, so we go and learn the first circle from Parlan.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Not a.
So it says in the scriptures.
And that's it.
That's all just gossip.
Check the magic wand. You may not. Do not call me
Never
that.
would have thought.
Yeah, we get to keep the
Listen
hammer.
to the wrong people.
I can't really test damage values because of the way the damage calculations work in this game. It's not reliable, but supposedly it does 60 base damage. And I assume since it's a melee weapon, it also calculates based on strength.
I'm no better off myself.
And since it's a two-handed weapon, its crits depend on that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You should have known better.
Oh, it's this wand that you're talking about.
Pay for it.
You already know what I think.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That's nothing new.
Nobody said Goblin Slayer, alright?
From me.
Give it a rest.
Do you really think?
So what do I need to do now? Well, Let's learn some
You
magic.
have sworn your
That'll
oath. I
only
will
cause
instruct
more
you in this.
trouble.
Take this room.
I'm not
Teach.
telling you
I
anything
cannot
new.
teach.
You cannot teach me magic
So it
formulas
says
at the
in
moment.
Scriptures.
That's kind of funny.
Teach. I cannot teach you
That's all
more
just
formulas
gossip.
at the moment.
Even though it still opens up the menu for
As
it,
if I
but
don't have enough
yeah, you can't teach us any because we can't learn any in Circle
Teach me
Zero.
the first. The
Never would've
first
thought of
circle
that
of magic
himself.
allows you to. You can now learn the formulas of the
Could've told you
spells.
that
Each of us
before.
specializes in an area of magic.
That's really not
Teach-
my problem.
So I
Says
guess
in the Scriptures.
arguably light is a useful one,
That's been known a long time.
and we'll learn it because we have one extra learning point anyway.
Nothing new.
But none of the first circle spells are actually that helpful. It does enable us to use this, however.
Hardly
This
know who to
one,
believe these days.
Gothic 2, is my favorite because
As
it's
if
the
I
best.
don't have enough problems.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Who told you that?
This one, try it with fire arrow. Think it's useful for magic game.
Justice will prevail in the end.
What do you mean worse?
That'll only cause more trouble.
Oh, that's right. But I thought you could only use that if you're a
Tell me you didn't
paladin.
know that.
That's totally obvious.
Is there? I am an expert in.
That
Alright,
was
well,
obvious
teach
all
me
along.
ice and
Teach
thunder.
me.
Small
No
lightning.
one must violate the divine order.
Is lightning do more damage than
Justice will prevail in the end.
fire arrow? I don't remember.
Anything's possible.
Really?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Are you sure? I could have sworn you couldn't.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Gothic 3 had a wonderful soundtrack because that's what they put all the budget in. And they actually gave Kai Rosenkrantz a full orchestra to work with. You get actual, like, noisy alerts from YouTube uploads? I would never do that, because I'm subscribed to way too many people. No, it really doesn't. That's why this is the only one I ever bother using. And pretty much I only use it to pull enemies.
Hey!
Hey. I don't know why I'm talking to him. Let's just sell that. Sell that. I'll hang on to that for fond memories. Yeah, we gotta... we gotta do the pirate trade for Baltrum. Never got around to that. Let me insert one of the paladin runes. Just to test it. It pale light. Insert it pale underscore light? No. Light. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. I mean, I can use even the other ones? It pale destroy evil. Insert it pale destroy evil. Holy crap. You ain't kidding. I didn't think that worked. I could have sworn back in the day. Maybe it's in the vanilla game it doesn't let you. I do not have partnership. I don't even have affiliate yet, which is before partnership. Because you have to meet some what do you call them? Some conditions to be eligible for those. I don't think I stream often enough to get that. Yeah, because the paladin one you find on the ground in the valley where... or you don't find it on the ground, you find it on the corpse of Oric's brother. I think I'm streaming at like 3300 bitrate. I didn't want to put it any higher. I also tried to stream at 1080p, but a lot of people couldn't actually watch it because of that. See, it's funny, Muffy, because somebody else would say that I'm playing like a little bitch if I were to do that. Although that's not an exploit, that's just taking advantage of the OP-ness. One of the runes given switch from what I remember. What do you mean by that? Yeah, well, I can't do all those spawns because I don't have all those scrolls. They wouldn't last very long.
That's an open secret. And he works all day
Hey.
too.
Hello, brother.
I took your stats. Take this.
Unless we get
Tell me
gold
more.
from him.
We are.
Times.
And that's the end of that. We have no more to do with him.
Ah,
Here I am again.
they're net and the thick. If you eat that,
None of this matters.
Show me.
Who says things like that?
What's this ring you sell? Ring of Life.
Don't tell this to anyone. Honestly, I witnessed.
Now, let's do this. I've been putting this off.
You're doing business with pirates?
What? Who told you
Go
that?
away, don't tell
I
me
talked to
that.
one of them. He seemed.
What can you do?
He can't keep anything to himself.
They could bought you.
If I hadn't
What-
They
seen
let
it with
this-
my own eyes,
What is?
I'm a and
then it's gonna get even worse.
that it.
Alright, we got the package for Skip.
That's not what my
Let's go
husband
deliver it.
thinks.
Non-partner saloon to 720p, 3500. Well, I didn't know that.
Who says things like that?
Because when I did try streaming at 1080p, it didn't stop me, but I guess that's because OBS doesn't know what your limitations are. I can't say I've ever seen one of those Schrodinger's cat, and I'm quite grateful for that. I don't know why I'm going this way. This is dangerous. Also, I think we get something for reporting to Skip after dealing with Greg. Which is something I often forget to do. Got the clam.
Do you know anyone with an eye patch?
I know plenty of men with eye patches.
There's someone roaming the land of Corinus who seems to know you rather well.
Can't imagine who. I have no dealings.
But
Leave it be.
It's only your captain after all.
I've got a package for you.
What? He's scared shitless, is
He says he wants.
ha ha, wouldn't he? Here.
Alright, well. Let's get back to Baltram after I toast some meats. No, we do bring it up in Jarkandar, because he'll mention his Captain Greg and we'll say we thought we met him here. Then, for some reason, he takes us seriously. It's funny how he says he knows lots of men with eye patches when Greg is the only one we ever meet. And certainly none of his crewmates wear eye patches either. Yeah, I'm, you know, quick on the fry here. Don't need to touch it. well, that's enough. That's enough frying. Let us crack some clams. Where are my clams? Yeah, maybe we did. But Risen 2 didn't happen until after Gothic 3. That's the problem. Because Zardos and the hero banished the gods from the world. And then Risen happened. My intention, once I'm done with the Gothic 2 walkthrough, is to just play around with some of the mods that I've never really tried out yet. People will not stop recommending the returning mod to me. So that'll be, oh yeah, that'll be the first. Excuse me, help, please. After returning, what else is there? I could try out the Lehever mod. I want to do Golden Gate.
Do you really believe that?
And I thought there was another one.
That'll only cause more trouble.
But as far as other things, you know, I'll decide that when the time comes. I want to focus on this for now. Only bad for playing a crappy game like that, even instead of returning. That's hilarious. I did play Valleya. I did a, you know, I won't really call it a walkthrough because I had only played through it once, so a lot of the shit was still, I don't remember. But it is on YouTube. Back in the day. What's a shit mod returning?
And in this place, order and chaos.
I've never seen it, and so many people recommend it that I feel like I gotta try it just to at least get them to stop talking about it. Alright, we've got to do this.
Release the land. And there
I've got your silver.
here.
And we get special beer.
What is
As well as sheep
And Valentino's a dick.
arose the human.
The human!
Pleased with what had arisen.
And we turn in Bosper's bow.
In all the beings equal.
Now here's the dangerous thing. I should probably stash this troll skin somewhere to make sure that we don't accidentally sell it to Bosper at some point. We can buy it back from him, but that's not the smart thing to do.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Because then we just lose all that money. Drop it here.
Believe that.
You went and entered the monastery, huh? I hope they let you out often enough so you can keep me supplied with skins.
Is that all you care about?
You mustn't believe
I made the biggest decision of my life.
I think
I serve Innos now. I got no time for your shitty apprenticeship.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
A sheepskin?
I wouldn't
Wolf skin? A warg skin? Ah, even a shadow beast. What the hell is this?
I ripped the
That. Good work.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
So that's some good money.
But he knew that all.
I don't remember what he says if you sell him Black Troll hide.
That's been known a long
He says something different.
I've got
What the heck?
I ripped the
that from
troll up.
me.
That. And good work.
Okay, so he has one additional line. Is it? All these mods are Muffy. Like Golden Gate returning.
That's been known a long
Or there's one. It was like one of the bigger ones before people figured out how to do all the new scripting and everything. It was called War Song, which was gonna be.
I don't believe it.
Well, Valleya was fan fiction too. I mean, all of them are. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're all like that. There's like no good overhaul mods that don't add like really bad like new stories and items and stuff that don't make sense. Like the one I'm looking at that really intrigues me called Requiem. It's annoying me because the guy decides to keep adding stuff from like other games. Like he's adding weapons from The Witcher and all sorts of other weird stuff. I've heard that, but doesn't it add quests? There might just be side quests, but I've been told that the Lehever mod does add quests.
Only men who are in...
I am a fire magician.
Yes, of course. Forgive me, Chosen One, but I'm only doing my duty.
You better pray for forgiveness for that transgression. Yeah, this is where you get to start having fun with your status as a mage.
I have already heard of you. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
Excuse me, sir, but I am above you in status, and you're treating me like shit. Yeah, I've heard Lehever is a tough one. I don't remember the orc one. I don't think I've seen it.
The hosts of evil
In the valley, but thus far, what arm?
an army of dragons.
Dragons? Tell me, why
But the question isn't whether...
Because I'm a fire mage, why would I lie to you?
The question is whether you can afford not to believe me.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford...
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. If anyone knows the situation there, if he confirms your words...
Does that mean you'll have...
The Eye of Innos.
Then can I...
You can.
I have his word.
What do you...
It is a divine... However...
I am a...
Then perhaps it...
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate.
No, I'm not playing Dark Mysteries again. Fuck that
You
game.
have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
I see. That was bombastic.
Why have you come to Corinus?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition.
What are your men doing?
All right, since you're going there anyway, I might as well tell you. This is all about the magic ore. It can decide the outcome. Without enough weapon and the ore, as soon as our ship...
The war against the...
I have all...
I'm looking for a metal ornament.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical... You can have it if you...
Alright, so that's that. We have the final ornament. I think that's one of the ways they make sure that you cannot... Well, one of several ways they make sure you cannot get to... Jarkandar
Things I can tell you.
without turning in the letter, because you have to see
Hey, you.
Lord
Wait a
Hagen
minute.
first.
You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain.
Listen to the
You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
So that reward is the reason why we don't confront him about being a dealer for the bandits, because we want that runestone before we turn him in. We turn him in, obviously we don't get the reward because he hates us.
That will never change.
Hey, you!
Who says we have to run from the orcs? I'm good enough to fight orcs. I already killed one.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper, but not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
How
Where
would
can
you
I
know the
find-
difference?
There are and what's it? I'll see.
So he also offers us the runestone for doing that. I used to think that you had to get dragon snapper claws, but since they're functionally no different, that's when I found out that you have to get claws from a very particular snapper.
Show me.
It's my...
Right, I thought he had new stuff, but he actually doesn't get stuff until we return from the valley.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, a lot of rewards end up class related. He would offer us a ring, and Fernando would also offer us a ring, I think. There's an NPC in the valley, a prisoner, who offers us a runestone for wiping out lurkers, which he would give us a nugget of ore if we were any other class. Yeah, apparently he hasn't. I would think those would be some worthwhile claws. Horns, even.
These are bad times.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it. I don't believe this is gonna change. It was just like you said.
That's an open secret.
I don't care about you people.
No better off myself.
I've got my own opinion about that. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It's not what I heard.
What are we doing now? No, we can get XP from old Abuyan.
And no darkness.
That sounds weird, Muffy. And I'm strangely curious. What's the name of it? That sounds like the most bizarre fan fiction I could think of.
Tell me.
Alright. Tell me my future, old Swami. Okay, I'm not actually that interested. What else changes? Oh yeah, we delivered our letters so we can join the circle.
We're equal, and so the sea was created.
Really? What mod was it?
I have a... If you run this errand for me...
I'll do it.
For some reason I thought this quest happened in a later chapter. We'll take the ice
Give me the
arrow.
wood. I am ready to...
So you deliver...
Yes, but he sent me to the valley.
You must... To me, it was important that he should get the... As far as you have proven that you are indispensable to us. I consign to you this ring of war. You are the first fire. May Adonis protect you. They will await you. You probably know. Do not forget.
I do know the farm. So we shall go there.
Things I could tell you.
That was quite obvious.
I will look that up. What was like so... Bon Robert, thank you for following.
That was quite obvious.
Oh yeah, Hakon has to say something about Herod's weapons. What was the... Why do you say the creator was a nut job? What was so bad about the mod? Oh yeah, new wolves. So let us go to the tavern. Yeah, well, there's a lot of ways you could change this game in order to make it a fan fiction of another game or another story. We're not going to do that. That is bizarre. That is very bizarre. Huh. Look at that. Oh yeah, we gotta take down the rest of the bandits. I forgot about that. I just leave like a... like a bullet hole on the frickin' tree. Never seen that before. Looked like a piece of paper. Oh god! Yeah, I mean, they're a bit annoying, but... I mean, almost all plants are worth collecting anyway. This is what's really weird to me. Like, why does a tree turn to paper when I smack it with a fire arrow? Mod History of Corinus. I think I've heard of that one. It's hard for me to pay attention to any mods because almost none of them ever actually get released. Alright. So how should we deal with these banditos? I think we can do the same thing we did with the... I'm not still cheating, am I? Good. I think we can do the same thing we did with the ones near Bengar's farm. Where if we're far enough away, we can just pull them. Because it's the archers that are the problem. I can target that one through the wall for some reason. Come at me, fool. I also probably should have done the entry to the ring first, so that way I'd have better armor. Deceased. I have so many Romanian fans. It's like the second largest national demographic to subscribe to me on YouTube. I don't know why I like to strafe. So, let us... Oh, I haven't been wearing a ring this whole time. Let's ring ourselves.
I heard that
That's right. I wonder what's
the meeting.
Yes? I hope it won't get...
Everyone puts on their armor. And even though the ring is supposed to be secret, we have no problem with these 4 people hanging out here, listening in on our round table here. Everybody should love Gothic games. Anyone who doesn't is wrong.
All right, my young friend.
Sweet.
Come together here to celebrate your admission to the Ring of Water. The boys who are present here will keep an eye out for you.
Why is it all gonna be boys?
Of course,
This is not
there are
a
others who also belong to the Ring
an
of
equal opportunity organization.
Whether you do us a service or mess things up, we are going here. Wear it with remember, nobody
I
anymore.
don't think there's any possible way to mess this all up.
What if the weapon of the ring is the quarterstaff? Here's one of our staffs. I can show you. If you need help, Gon, Martin, Cavalor, Orlin, and for
The most annoying thing about this is that even though everyone hangs out here and you can talk to them, the dialogues are all different. So you can't actually get their usual services from them.
Wait a minute.
Welcome.
I cannot because I don't even know that many Japanese words.
Certainly.
Alrighty, well, let us nap. Oh. I don't know these words. What are you speaking? Alright, well, let's wipe out the rest of the bandits. I don't know, people ask me to do weird things. People are weird. Stop looking at the bugs. Stop. Okay, I think that one's an archer, which is going to make it tricky to deal with him. We'll give it a shot. Oh. He is shielded. Oh, bug off. Fine. That's how you want to do it. So we'll wipe them all out. I'm using DX11 and Vert's texture pack. VURT. I don't think I added anything else. The lock ability, I just make sure, because it keeps you focused on them even when they get sort of out of range. So, because obviously there's like an autofocus ability just built in when you have a weapon drawn. But the lock-on just makes sure the focus doesn't go away, which can be annoying when they try to run past you and shit. Also, when you're using ranged attacks, if you lock onto them... Wait, I thought that guy doesn't have a bow. When you're locked onto them, when you're using spells, it avoids any problems, because if you lose focus on them when you cast a spell, for some reason when it hits them it only does like 5 damage. Weird. So using the lock-on makes sure that they aren't able to... You don't lose focus, and ergo don't have to worry about the damage. Yeah, it does mess up the art a little bit because of the new renderers cause problems, well, like with that weird fog effect. A lot of textures suddenly get really shiny. A lot of them get really distorted. I don't know. It's annoying, but the general improvements do a lot for the atmosphere of the game, in my opinion. And a lot of the problems can be fixed just by relaunching the game. Like, I haven't had as many issues today as I have had in the past couple streams. I'll give this a shot. Oh god, they all came after me. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. Nope. Crap. Shit. Thank God they're all idiots. Shut. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah, they broke up. God damn it. Get out of the way. Fuck! They keep slipping away from me. Ow! This is going poorly. Fuck, 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 fuck. Why am I not getting any crits now? I'm not getting any critical hits at the time I need it the most. Alright, that did not go well. I'm frankly glad for that. Because the combos in Gothic 1 could get out of control with these guys. Listen, I just became a mage, alright? All I got is this shitty little fire arrow. Give me a break. Actually, even dumber than goblins. At least goblins can track when they come at you like that. Far enough away, they won't all pull. But I also can't hit them. Damn it! Why's he gotta be sitting down? Yeah. Okay. For some reason, the one I hit is not the one that came after me. No, I hate the hammer. See, now I get the fucking crits. I got 2 consecutive critical hits. Could not get a single one when I was fighting all 3 of them. Fuck's sake. I don't remember how I dealt with this in Gothic 3. I think I was on the walkthrough. I think I was on the other side of the bridge, and I was hitting them from there. Why is that one so hard to see? None of them got up. I just wiped this guy out like that. That's how we want to do it. He just doesn't give a shit. He's gonna die. Oh shit, that one's coming. As long as he doesn't despawn, we'll keep the damage. Yeah, eat it. I might do something for Gothic 3 again someday, but I'm definitely not doing a full playthrough again. That's just too much. Oh, I got some hit points back. Oh, the archer kind of teed up there. Still doesn't give a shit. I'll probably just take him down like this. Alrighty. Now I've shown my potential as a mage. I have successfully killed one person with nothing but magic. Yeah, eat it. And there's one of the stone tablets that they stole from Errol. The lucky thing is this guy is the only archer with this group. Come on. There's so many much nicer looking weapons here, and yet we can't take any of them. Only take the shitty ones left on the ground. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right, right. Right, left, left, right, 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 left. Well, that's all the bandits wiped out. That group was pretty much irrelevant. They did not have anything for the story. What else we got? The massage. Why don't we pump this back out? Iron skin. Put them robes on. It's interesting because even though the Fire Mage's robe is higher on the list, it's categorized higher than the ring armor, it is pretty much worse. This has higher fire and magic protection, but worse weapon and arrow protection, and also lower value.
He really should have known better.
A lot of vrooming out there.
Nothing he can do about it.
Let's talk to Isgaroth.
That's not what I heard.
Oh god, many wolves. Ow! He dodged it. Does the DX11 make consume Omega much Ram's power? What? What was any of that? RAM? It doesn't... I don't think it messes my RAM too much. It does tax my CPU a little more. Like, my fans are running hot right now. Let's see what I'm doing for memory. Nah, my memory's at 8 gigs. That's honestly pretty typical for how many processes I've run. I run about 40% of my CPU power right now, which normally I'm running like 10 maybe. Nobody besides the members of the ring react to you wearing the aquamarine ring. So you don't have to worry about that. And nobody ever responds to you wearing the armor. The only thing is if you're not wearing your faction armor when you talk to faction members, they'll complain about it. But they won't identify the armor itself that you're wearing. It's also funny that the only member of the Ring of Water that we find outside of Corinus itself turns out to be dead. So all the members of the Ring are here. None of them are in the valley or anything. The only one in Jarkandar that's not here right now is dead.
I carry a...
What is this?
It's a letter.
Good. You can tell Vatras that I have take these... May in...
We're gonna shortcut it. Head back to Vatras. I don't feel like wasting a whole lot of time. Boing. I also wonder why Valentino stands here all day listening to this preachy sermon. And clearly, he's not a, cannot be much of a pious man.
I've delivered your...
Accept my...
Stew the King Sorrel. That's a hell of a decent reward for being the delivery boy.
The Brothers of the Ring.
Good. I shall send you through the... You are to track down the former Ore Baron Raven, and we here shall continue to try and deal with the threat posed by the Bandit. Bring this letter to Sat. May Adonis...
So we can choose, at this point, whether or not we're going to go to Jarkandar or the Valley of Mines first. I usually recommend going to the Valley of Mines first, but getting to the point of opening the portal before we go there. There's a lot of the running around that we have to do in this gets harder in Chapter 3 when the Seekers and Orcs show up.
That's not what I heard.
That's nothing new.
Yes. Those are the only members of the Ring of Water, because the only other one in the game is already dead by the time we find him.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Here's your aquamarine ring.
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
I'm not telling
Man, you have so little faith in me.
Have you ever used a teleporter?
No, but I've heard of it.
I've given it a...
It's a bad business.
Well, if I think he'd walk out.
We've already done that.
Who said that?
Can you help me get through the thick woods in the east?
Okay.
It's not what I heard.
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is...
I see. No problem.
Is it really true?
Let's do it.
Where?
to the dense forest in the east.
Then let's go.
Let's do it.
Anything from me.
I could have told you that before.
I don't think he said that he hired Lance before he got there. He just said that when we didn't show up, he called for him. Oh yeah, Baltram doesn't show up. That's right, I forgot about that. He couldn't be bothered. He's the least committed member of the Ring of Water. Speaking of Baltram, let's turn in the bottles of rum while we pass by.
Really? How interesting.
Who says things like that?
What'd you sell?
That's what I've always said.
Larry's ring?
I got...
Damn, I can't...
10 gold pieces for all
Who
that.
says things like that? Who says things like
He
that?
can't keep anything to himself. Don't tell this to anyone.
Someone's got to do the work.
This is my test to see if strafing is faster than running forward, and seems that it is. It is actually slightly faster. That is interesting. But it's easier to just follow Larry's like this. buzz off. I guess it is quite nice to do this in Chapter 2 so we can wipe out all the new monsters that show up. And chose the human. And Innos spoke to him, and the human became his subject.
Have you thought about going into the woods? Do you really want to do that?
It's our job, man. So the only thing about this, if you... You cannot second guess yourself here. If you let him go, he will never help you out here again. So we have to do it now.
All right, my friend.
He puts on his armor, and we shall do the same. I think... I'll give it a shot, but I'm pretty sure you have to put water in the chest. So that way he has something to spike the drinks with. If you just rob it and don't put anything in there, I think he might call off the competition. I think Mike Hoga in an interview did pretty much confirm that, P1 Dota. I don't think there's nothing to explicitly say it in this game, but I think it is pretty much confirmed. Yeah, Larius gets so fucked up with all this leading you around. If I'm not mistaken, in the first game he could lead you to the farm. I mean, in the vanilla game he could lead you to the farm. But adding all these extra bits to lead you elsewhere is what messed it all up. Let Larius deal with all this while we pick mushrooms. Like a good hobbit. More sirens. I'll let those pass.
Another one of those beasts.
Yes, it is. How astute of you. Come on, Larius, you can do it. I believe in you. Good work. Never doubted you for a second. I heard a sound that's going to trigger somebody. Okay, we're having issues here. Leave it all to me, Larius. Hang on, let me get a bow out. There, I helped. Larius, what are you doing? Oh god! Forgot about the undeads. That doesn't do it. Oh, that was a mistake. I just aggroed him on me. Oh my god! Another mistake. Oh my god! Larry's hit it. Oh, thank Christ. Confirm if you're a mage, of course. Karis confirms that the Seekers are the old dudes from the Brotherhood. Seekers is... actually, that is a good point. I never really put that together for some reason. Larry's, you're going the wrong way. You're supposed to go left. Are we? No, maybe not. That would... I mean... I guess I always just kind of assumed, okay, you know, the Sleeper was a creature of Beliar. So it would make sense that Beliar would possess his subjects to serve the next, you know, creature that serves him, which would be the dragons. The UD has a left his existence come back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I never really thought the Sleeper was that significant of a figure. He was just... especially because he was just chilling in that temple. He wasn't really doing anything. So for him to suddenly be, like... to be treated as, like, one incarnation of Beliar's generals seemed a little contrived to me. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Look, the Sleeper does not do shit. He literally just sleeps. And yet suddenly when
nothing
it comes to Gothic 2, he's like this big deal for Beliar. What was he waiting for? Like, if Beliar was supposed to use him to, you know, lead his armies to conquer the world, the hell was he doing in a little cave down there? We don't speak of that, Val. We never speak of that.
Hurry up. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to.
You've proven yourself far superior to anything we deal with out here. Alright, so, as expected, this will summon one of them stone sentinels. So the smart thing to do is activate the switch closest to Larry's last so he can run straight towards him. But I just mean, what was he doing down there? Why did he answer the summons of the random-ass, tiny little orc tribe in the valley and just sleep there for like 100 years and then just continue to sleep when humans showed up? Like, he did not seem like he was in a huge hurry to lead, you know, Beliar's conquering of the world. And didn't seem like he was ever going to get around to it. I don't know what that static sound is. It's really pissing me off. Where's the switch? Couldn't even see that one. And run! Damn.
There. You should be able to do the rest by yourself. I'm headed back, then. Another one of those beasts.
But yes, it is. Larry's your... Just can't leave well enough alone. Go and wipe out all endemic life.
Around.
Hello, Medoyed. I don't know how to pronounce that. But, how you doing? Yeah, I know. That's just why I'm asking. Like, why, if the Sleeper, all he did was sleep for 1,000 years in a cave underneath some orcs, and all he did was basically convince them to build a shrine around him so he could sleep. Why was he the chosen of Beliar? Because he was never going to do anything. I almost wonder if that's why everything kicked off. Like, if we had left the Sleeper well enough alone, he would have never have become the undead dragon, and none of this shit here would have happened. But the Sleeper possessed the orcs, so there's no way they put him to sleep, unless they somehow just discovered a way to satisfy him and keep him asleep. I mean, the Sleeper extended the barrier because it pissed him off. And yeah, it wouldn't have gone down. Literally the only thing that would have happened... Although... nah. I don't know. I can probably work this out if I just apply a lot of thought to it, but... It seems weird to me that the Sleeper was present enough to possess the swamp camp. You would have thought he would try to possess everybody and get them to stop mining ore for the king so that the orcs could win and Beliar would be victorious. But he wasn't doing that. He was, like, very blasé about it. Well, listen, bringing down the barrier, all that did was mess shit up. The Sleeper did not seem in a huge hurry to cause any problems. Because once we brought down the barrier, we basically ruined all the magic ore in the valley. So, you know, that's how it goes. Under the monster in one of the lore books, you found out Zardos did it? What do you mean? I don't remember that. Well, he didn't protect the ore because we destroyed it. That's the whole... I'm pretty sure that's the whole reason why when the barrier went down and the paladins move in afterwards, they can hardly find any magic ore in the valley because bringing down the barrier caused such a magical disruption that it basically destroyed the magic ore. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, we need to get back to the mages. I don't remember that one. Hopefully it's the one that shows up when you're a mage. I don't know why I don't remember that. I think someone did post a screenshot of the 3 books, though, that you find down there, depending on which faction you are. Zardos books. Hidden library. Hope the dome way. Okay, I found it here. I don't know why I post it here. I hope the dome may protect the ore from Beliar. King is naive enough to believe that we built the dome for protection against breakouts. As long as such ruses enable us to fulfill our higher goals, let it be so. I can only hope that we have enough time to prepare for the fight. As soon as the valley... I will use all the power at my disposal to intervene in the impeding fight. Okay, so it does suggest that he had involvement in what? This is the one you see when you are a paladin. I think the text on the left stays the same no matter what. So he intervened in the fight. I don't know what fight he means. Like the fight for the prisoners' revolt? I don't know. I'll have to work that out at some point. I don't know. I mean, that's the whole thing. Zardos' motivations seem to get mixed up between all the games. It's never really clear what he's up to. And don't even get me started on what they fucking did with him in Arcania.
About the miss...
Yes?
I found them.
Oh, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now what we have to do is put them together. We will have to use here. Follow me.
Excellent. Beneath the old camp. It could be. I would think it would be beneath the sect camp. Because that would explain why they're in the swamp. Because that's where his influence is the highest. Oh, it's raining. Oh yeah, I never looted this. Woohoo, we got 2 gold.
I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you wear the armor of our members, and I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well. I shall accept your entrance into our ranks. But bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility, and I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice.
What sort of strength?
That is one of the structure of magic is being disturbed somewhere behind these quite obviously. I fear it will not be long before the entire island is plagued by these tremors.
Is that so? I don't think they do, because from what I saw, Gothic 2 mobile game, or the Gothic mobile game, had almost no relevance to the actual story. So they're gonna stand here exploding the altar. I think if we just stand next to Nefarious, he'll talk to us as soon as he's done. For some reason the effects are glitching out with this new mod. Like even the sounds. Yeah, everything's getting messed up here. Are you done yet? I don't know what he would say. Especially if you're not wearing the ring either. If you are wearing the ring, he'll point that out instead. But I think he'll just believe you no matter what. Next time I'll test that out.
The
No.
ornament has been
No.
put back together. Since you brought us the necessary fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring. Hopefully the...
Hopefully.
Hey! Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However,
I have.
Yes, yes.
Very interesting. All right, here.
I'm surprised so many people are streaming Gothic. I don't think anyone cared about these games anymore. That is a thought. Since the mine crawlers look so much like the sleeper, but... You know, a lot of people just casually say that crawlers are creatures of Beliar anyway. That game will not even get one part, so don't even start. See, that's the thing. Loopdermare. Because the books that we see in this game suggest that Zardos was planning a lot of this shit from the start. But the first game suggests that the barrier's expansion was an accident, and Zardos started studying the dark arts to figure out why it happened. So it's... I don't know. How many viewers do the other streams have? If they have more than me, I'll be honestly real impressed that many people are even paying attention to this game. Okay, well, we have the thing, and all these guys will stand here waiting patiently for us to open the way. But we'll do that when we get back from the valley. Oh yeah, I never gave Dragomir's crossbow back. Sweet. I am the premier Gothic streamer. Also, welcome Highway Cavalier. Yeah, see, that's the problem. There's no consensus on really how the barrier and the sleeper and Zardos all really work together. I have 15, another guy has 6, another 5, 2 people have 4. Holy shit! I just got like 5 more show up when my dashboard refreshed. Well, welcome everybody. This is the most people I've ever had in the stream at once. Yeah, we gotta talk to Dragomir. Yeah, see, Ignaz is still sitting there. You don't give a fuck. I mean, not Ignaz, Igaraz. Yeah, whatever. I got sloppy.
Nothing there to plunder.
I don't care. Yeah, Igaraz is still just chilling here, and he never has anything to say. I don't even have the capacity to take donations or bits or anything, because I'm not an affiliate. Yeah, so he just doesn't give a shit. Just gonna stand here till the end of time. No goblins. There are no goblins.
Here, I found your crossbow.
Indeed, this is mine. Don't tell me you were up by the stone circle.
Most certainly.
That was pretty natural.
Alright. What else? What else we got? Before we move on. Oh, we have the information for Garvel. Fuck it, I'll cheat to get there, because I don't want to waste time. So the last thing we need to tell him, so we wrap this up.
Hey, you!
Since we talked to Lord Hagen, we know why the Paladins are here.
I know why the Paladins are here.
Really? Tell me.
The Paladins are here to
telling
get
you
the
about it.
magical
He has
ore from
never
the Valley
despawned
of
for me.
Mines.
He always
Not
stands
because
there.
they expect as soon as they...
Thanks for the...
Okay. Yeah. Let's turn that off. Darianopolis. Yes, I picked Darian. I let him stay, because everyone else, you know, could content themselves with their roles. But it would suck to see Darian get kicked out of the monastery, so he's always the one I feel most sympathetic for. And Babo, he can keep sweeping. I mean, they did lose a gardener in Aegon, so it would make sense that Babo gets that back someday. Yeah, true. But again, my kind of rationalization is that he's probably the most experienced gardener after Aegon gets kicked out, even though Aegon had no business being a gardener because he sucks at it. So he would, with Aegon gone, he would most likely get that role back. Darian just wanted to start his studies early, stole a book. He was going to return it, but he got caught, so that's how he got screwed.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, never again shall you walk upon my land, for it is sacred.
I keep losing my focus here.
Shall it be?
Okay, so none of the rest of this is stuff we're going to do before the valley. Could do the blood chalices, but we need to learn to pick pockets. I feels like it. So I'm pretty much hanging on to all my learning points. I don't know why.
What my husband thinks. Everybody knows by now.
Because we don't need to do a whole lot of fighting to get through the valley the first time.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I could invest in mana. At least I have more spells available. Well, Darian would have to use the Oblivion spell on all of the high mages to get them to forget. Also, the monastery doesn't know much about them because Kairas is the only one who's even aware of Ignaz's experiments. Okay, so the wonderful thing about being a mage is we can get the paladin Sergio to lead us to the valley, and we can use him to wipe out everything on the way. So get a lot of easy XP thanks to him. Oh, bottoms up, that's right. We do gotta do.
Hey! Is the beer in?
It's not.
What are you doing here?
Up until a few weeks ago, one day it just got. Now I'm my own boss. Interested in.
What kind of?
I call it the rules. We take turn. Every tanker to have the last man standing wins.
Maybe. Could I bet on?
Certainly. If everybody pays the same amount into a pot, bring me someone who.
It's a shame we never get to participate in this contest.
I've got somebody.
Who might that?
Randolph.
Randolph, send the wimp to me. You can pick him up again no more than how big.
Ah, fuck. I fucked up.
You can't.
Thank God we got a chance to change it.
100.
That's what I like. That's not my problem. I'll take your bet.
Alright, we'll take it.
All right. Don't.
So we get XP just for starting the quest, but we get more XP if Randolph actually comes out on top. But Rukar will get mad if we try and loot his chest to steal his gin. So we have to wait until he steps outside, because nobody else cares that we steal it. But Rukar goes out and sits on the bench at night. We can help ourselves to it. But, oh yeah, that's the other thing. Let's test. Bottoms up, no water. I'm gonna see what happens if we don't put water in the chest. Because that was Randall's suggestion, is that we replace it with water. So that he'll keep watering down his beer, thinking that he's making it stronger. But I don't know what happens if we don't do that, if Randolph just calls off the contest. So I'm curious to see. Witcher 3 is not going to be for a while, because I do want to do this first. I was actually planning, because I'm playing through The Witcher 2 again to refresh myself on like the story and everything. Also to have a save file that I can import if that's possible. I was going to stream again tomorrow, but I think I have a lot to do tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do that. With The Witcher 2 or the other game I'm playing, East Origin, those are the two other streaming games I have. I'll probably do those once or twice a week. I will not be a goblin slayer. I will be a dragon slayer. Yeah, I'll put the bow away, alright? No, I think I remember to talk to Abu Yin in every chapter.
How much money? 10 gold. I'll give you the money to go.
Really? If I win, I'll even...
So the funny thing is, we can go back to the tavern. He says it takes like 2 days for the contest, and we can just sleep upstairs and wait until the contest is over. Goblins don't pay shit. They're shitty little shits, and they don't do shit. Dragons are the big bucks. King of Dragon Pass. I've heard of that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one in Nordmar. Plague of Goblins or something like that. Or Goblin Attack! Exclamation. And yeah, I think you get that for wiping out all the goblins on the way to Zardos.
That was a fine mess you got me into. Now I can play lookout for Rukar again.
Why?
As long as he's holding his little contests in there, it's better if no outsider learns about it. It's not good for business, you see.
So these two are having a good sip here. The funny thing is, they're supposed to be drinking beer. Randolph's concerned about Rukar putting gin in his beer, and yet here they are both drinking just straight gin.
That's all just gossip.
Oh, is that how that works? I didn't know they were counting goblins. Come on, sleep. You can take out 40 goblins with 40 fireballs, alright? They're a joke. And we'll give it a third day just in case. Get over the ledge. Also, why does Orlan have a pentagram chandelier?
There you are, finally. I've been waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
Once again, Rukar has gotten Randolph picked.
Ah, yeah, see.
Wait a minute.
Randolph loses.
Hang on.
This is the mother. You're...
Yeah, so we steal the... If we take the gin, but don't replace... Randolph, where are you going? Randolph! What are you doing? All that alcohol just melted him. So yeah. We lose the contest if we don't replace it with water.
Gambling debts are...
So we have to put in the water. Yeah, mage gets pretty OP.
No one really.
I'm not telling you anything new.
To put one bottle of water in. What's funny is we steal everything else in there, and Rukar never suspects that the gin was tampered with. Even though it shows up in a different bottle.
Couldn't get away with that.
It's a bad business.
Oh.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I can't sit in this chair much longer. I got errands to run today anyway, so I'll probably only play for a little bit longer.
Have to listen.
I think we'll get to the valley and wrap it up there. Is there a waypoint to Ackles Farm so I don't have to keep running? Farm 2. Good.
Is it really true?
See. Marvine. Go to waypoint. Farm 2.
How much?
Take the money. Go to waypoint tavern. Really? Oh, for some reason there's an E on the end. Go to waypoint taverny. Enough about goblins.
What?
Sir?
The goblins are not to be concerned with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's Onar got going on here? There's like a secret Beliar cult in his tavern here. I think he does. He's got a serious thing for goblins and their demise.
There you are, fine.
What happened?
The drinking contest.
Who won?
This time, Randolph is...
But I think we get the same amount of XP
Hangover?
even when Randolph wins.
Finally, looks like Rukar.
The only difference is we get our bet back and the gold back from Randolph.
You seem to have bitten off
Also
more than
this
you can
XP.
chew.
Here's your money.
And done. Gothic one, there are pentagrams and fire churches. Yeah, I guess you're right. And that's actually the sort of portal that we teleport to when we get the rune stone. What is happening? Oh. That scared the shit out of me.
One less monster around.
For some reason Randolph really did not want to see those scavengers. Yes, that's his name. Well, there was also what will never open. I never tried to open anything. What was I saying? Yeah, I think the water mages have a pentagram in their cave, don't they? So don't worry, Black Wolf. We don't have a furry shaman here. You don't have to hide it. Wasn't there something over here? I don't remember if I grabbed it. Yeah, missed it. Yeah, I don't know all the symbolism behind the pentagram. Like in, you know, whatever it's supposed to mean. And old rituals and all that. Alright, so we're gonna get Sergio to lead us to the Valley Pass, and then I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up.
Someone will have to pay for it. Justice will prevail in the end.
Sorry, just fixing some.
I carry news of Lord Hagen. He wants proof for the presence of the dragons and the army of evil. So I shall go down to the Valley of Mines and get him his proof.
Good. You will follow this order then. The paladin Sergio is to escort you to the pass. May Enos protect you.
So it's weird the dichotomy. Oops. The dichotomy, if that's the correct word, between the mages and paladins in this game, because it's always suggested that the mages are superior to the paladins, and yet so often we seem to answer to their orders. Like the roles just randomly get reversed.
You are to escort me to the pass.
Good. Then I shall do that. I know the way, so follow me.
I shall follow you.
Why haven't I heard about this before? That's not what I heard.
So Sergio's not a huge help, but he does just make it more convenient because he takes down... We can aggro a whole bunch of shit on the way, get him to kill it, and that way we don't have to worry about fighting anything. We just get the XP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to do this for Lord Hagen. He won't believe us, even though we're a fire mage. We have to work for Commander Garand, and yet we can force the paladins to let us on the ship. We can refuse to do Fagus' quest for killing the snappers. Sergio becomes our bodyguard. Like, there's so much where fire mages are superior to the paladins, and yet the highest paladins can give orders to the fire mages. Like, it's just weird. Right, but again, I'm saying, like, I can tell the paladins to ignore their orders. I can force them to. So it's just weird. Also, I think once you're a mage, nobody calls you out for keeping your weapon equipped anymore. Yeah, see, this wall messes things up, because Sergio's pathfinding is getting all fucked up now. Oh, good, he managed to slip through there. Well, obviously, bandits don't care about mages. I'm just saying, paladins and mages seem to have a conflicting relationship. Okay, so there are a lot of monsters on the way here. The smart thing to do is pull them to Sergio, since he's not going to take them all on the way. Or he's just gonna be a dork about it. Oh, what am I stuck on? Man, Sergio ain't no joke. Hey, this is his sworn duty, all right? I'm a mage. I'm the man in charge. That doesn't mean I have to fight. Get off the tree, you Dorcas. Ow. Sergio, where you going? Oh my god, Sergio abandoned me. Sergio, you have failed in your sworn duty. I know I'm not a high mage, but again, like, I can command other paladins. Yeah, other paladins can command me. Can I take this one on, please? You missed. More lurkers? The rest I can just mop up afterwards. I just want him to deal with the lurkers. Well, there's a boar. Boar won't stop moving. God damn it, Sergio. You know you can't parry monsters. Bagok. Oh, those scavengers seem to give a shit about him. Damn. The one-hit wonder. Nice of Gon to abandon all the sheep up here for, you know, some nasty lurkers to slaughter. Or me. Wow, I can't even one-hit a sheep. What a travesty. No goblins.
We are there. Whatever awaits you in the Valley of Mines, I hope that you find your way back.
Never fear, I shall return.
Go with...
Oh, so confident. So naive. He didn't even kill a single goblin, alright? Enough for the goblins. So while we're up here, I'll just clean up the rest of this plateau. Yeah, sheep OP, please nerf. Well, they're already making it. Weren't they already owned by EA when they were doing Mass Effect? And they may have started it before EA bought them, but... Okay, so... The trouble with this is that if we're going to try and take on this Dragon Snapper, first of all, we can't lure him to Gon, because he'll just one-shot Gon. We also cannot afford to take a single hit from it, because I think it can one-shot us. But it's as exploitable as any ordinary snapper. Yeah. Kind of played a trick on me there. Him stepping on that mushroom is really messing with me. And this tree's gonna fuck with me. Oh, fuck. Okay, he didn't oh my goodness, this thing's tough. Yeah, that's real smart, Gon. Go ahead. See how that works for you. Yeah, that's what you get. Cocky asshole. Damn it. Yeah, I agree. There was another way to do the backstep. What else I got? I don't have... Can I put the frickin' thing to sleep? Not that that would help. What if I have this? I doubt this wolf will make a difference. Let's give it a shot. Damn, he just one-shot the wolf. To be expected, but... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hate this thing. Alright, well, big fucking help you were then. This isn't even worth it, because all we get is 30 gold pieces from Gon over here. No, the reward doesn't change. It's 30 gold pieces no matter what. They're just very... not nearly... like a, justifiable reward for the work we gotta do. Hey look, it's the militia that Cord was supposed to kill, just hanging out here.
Hey,
Rumbold.
What are you doing?
Beat it! Understand?
What are you doing here?
Beat it! Understand?
All this guy ever has to say.
How's it going?
If you want to talk to Rumbold. I'm just here in case anyone makes trouble.
Okay, well he doesn't want to talk to me.
It had to happen sooner or later. Tell me that isn't true.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I don't know what their deal was, putting the reward together for this quest. Like they just weren't thinking. Or maybe it was supposed to be another monster. Yeah, who knows. It is not a goblin. Ease on the goblins. See, I would have loved to bring Sergio to it, but as soon as we went out of range of Sergio, he would have just disappeared. Okay, well, next episode, I guess we will delve into the valley. Next episode. Next stream, we'll delve into the valley, but I gotta wrap it up for today. I got errands to run. It's also getting really hot in here. I need to crack some windows before I faint. But I don't want to do that because all the street noise will come in. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining me today. No more goblins. No goblins. We will be back at the same time next Friday, or thereabouts. Next Friday night, and same time next Saturday morning. So, hope to see everybody then. If you can't make it, no matter. The VODs will be up as usual. And have yourselves a nice rest of your weekend.